Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, this your boy BigT from Extremesportsw. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/BigTyML72. You can also catch me, your boy BigT, Extremesportsw, featuring your boys King Cees, Marvin Matt, LC, E-Dub. You can also catch my boy J-Real for J-Real Hip Hop Show, playing all the local artists around the world right here on Spreaker.com. You can also catch my girl Tanya Staley on Political Nation right here on Spreaker.com. Catch Extreme Radio all on the major apps: iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox app, SoundCloud app, all the major apps around the world. Don't forget, your guys, Extreme Radio, www.spreaker.com/user/BigTyML72. And you also can catch us by calling in at 919-335-3988. Your boys at Extreme Radio.
Okay. It's the boy No Diamonds, and you're now tuned in to the greatest show in the world, Extremesportsw, with my man Big T, King Cees.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big T right here back at Extremesportsw. We are back. It's been a long time. Sorry about the long convenience, but hey, y'all been asking for us back. So we back. We need the support. We need everything from y'all. Call-ins. We need everything. And I got my boy here, J-Real from the J-Real Hip Hop Show, Extreme Radio. What's going on, Jay?
What's good, man? Peace, man. Peace, Big T. Glad to be back, man.
Yeah, we are back. They've been listening to us, Jay. They've been asking for us.
Yes.
So we back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they've been asking.
You know what I mean? So we back. We need the support too, also.
Of course. You know what I mean? But you know that'll come. And if you want to be technical, I don't want to say we back because we never really left. You know what I mean? It's just life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Throw obstacles. You know what I'm saying? But they can still go back and listen to some of the older shows. But we back to bring back some new content. So let's get it.
All right. And where are those shows at, Jay? They didn't catch any time.
Man, you can go anywhere. You can go. You can go to Apple Podcasts. We on Google. We on, if you're looking for a podcast, anywhere that you can stream podcasts, and we're there. Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you can't find us, you ain't looking.
Right. Extreme Radio, that's all you got to type in. It's simple. That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm waiting for Marvin Matt to get here. He should be on his way in a second. I got a lot of things to discuss because we've been waiting on this. Me and you've been talking about this for a while. The LA Lakers have, they revamped. They got this summer, they went and got the whole NBA, half of the NBA to work on down to LA. But as I've been saying, I had a little problem. Not a big problem, but a little problem with how the preseason went. And hey, man, you discussed it. It's the preseason. Exactly how you say it.
It's just the preseason. Now, I'm going to let you say what you got to say about the preseason, and then I'm going to say what I have to say. Go ahead.
All right. So, in my defense, how I feel about the preseason, you got to have some chemistry somewhere to make yourself look like we got something. And everybody just say, hey, it's the preseason. I say, okay, I understand it. But if you got all these superstars on this team, you should have been able to beat even the Sacramento Kings. You couldn't beat the Sacramento Kings. So something, I'm hearing about old age, and I'm seeing it, Jay. I'm kind of seeing it a little bit.
I mean, okay. Now, I can agree with the age. You know what I mean? They do have a lot of older players. I can agree with that. Now, my thing about the preseason of the Lakers is this. This shows how great the team is and can be, should I say, because when the last time anybody said anything about anybody's preseason game?
True.
Nobody has, not that I know of, has ever focused on anyone's preseason games that I ever heard. But everybody focused on them losing their preseason games. Because, which I understand why. Because the team that they built, right? But they lost their preseason games, which is
hold on, Jay. I'm sorry, but I think this could be Matt or I think this Cees.
Okay, let's go.
Extreme Radio.
It gotta be Cees.
It got to be Cees. What's up, bro?
Got to be Cees.
Cees, what up? Peace, G.
Peace. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. How you, man?
I'm maintaining, man. Loving this cowboy life. You know.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to the greatest later. That should be the grand finale anyway. But yeah. I don't even know what the conversation was. I just got on. I ain't mean to interrupt, but I'm here. I have arrived.
All right, yeah. King Cees has arrived. But hey, well, to catch you up, Cees, and Jay, we'll let Jay finish talking about it. But hey, the LA Lakers went 0-5 in the preseason, and like I said, I got a big deal about how I need to see some chemistry somewhere to see. Hey, y'all think the preseason ain't nothing, but to me, it's something. But a whole lot of people say, hey, the preseason ain't nothing. So, but I'm going to let Jay finish going so he finish what he had to say about the preseason.
Now, what I was saying was, again, nobody's ever focused on anybody's preseason games the way they focus on the Lakers' preseason games. Because, first of all, that don't even make no sense. Again, it's practice. It's Iverson's voice. We're talking about preseason? But anyway, granted, they lost preseason. Uh-huh.
Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. We got another caller to come in, too. I'm sorry to cut you off. Caller, who is this?
They just calling to listen, man. That's all.
All right. They just calling to listen, Will. All right, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, it's fine. But now, again, I almost lost my train of thought. But my point is, like I said, man, ain't nobody never focused on nobody's preseason like they have the Los Angeles Lakers, first of all. Okay, they lost the preseason games. That's over. What are we 0-2 right now?
As far as 0-2 tonight.
0-2 as far as the official season goes, right? Now, again, the team has to gel, man. They just got together. You can't expect them to come out here and be controlled like somebody playing 2K. It's not gonna happen like that. Now, I want to say that, and when the boys do gel and start winning games, I don't want to hear no more fuss. No, you can go ahead.
All right. Well, we got Marvin's Matt just came in too. Also.
What up?
What up, Matt?
What's good, Matt?
So scary. What? How you doing, bro?
Go ahead and catch that fade right now.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Well, yeah,
welcome.
Well, Matt, we're going to let Cees go, but we're going to catch you up, then I'm going to let you go. Well, we're catching up. I said, hey, the Lakers went 0-5 in the preseason. I said, hey, I got a little problem with that. You know I'm going to hate somewhere down the line. But I got a little problem with it going 0-5. And, hey, Jay said, hey, it's the preseason. All right. I'm going to let Cees go. I'm going to let you step in, too. What do you think, Cees?
Man, listen. If you watch them preseason games, like, they look pretty decent. But, like, you got to look at the chemistry between Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, that little scuffle they had. Like, and then you got to think all them older guys like Westbrook, you got LeBron. These guys are older now, man, and these young boys coming at their heads. So I feel like these preseason games do count. And that them first two, now y'all 0-2. Y'all 0-2 in the regular season. I want to know, like, are y'all going to be that dominant force in the West like everybody thinking? Like, everybody is predicting that they're gonna just have a walkthrough in the West, and I don't see that when we still got Golden State. I don't know, y'all sleeping on Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the best player in the game right now. Well, I ain't say the best player, the most exciting player to me right now in the game. But you got Steph and the Warriors. They looking pretty decent.
Apart, no.
Yeah.
A whole lot of people
but to your credit though, LeBron James and them know how to win when it's time for them to win. So maybe they could be saving a lot of extracurricular stuff or putting a whole lot of pressure on them because they're trying to pace themselves because they got they got an older squad, and they're probably gonna need everybody in the end of the season and during the playoffs and whatever. But I feel like the chemistry, Westbrook has never been on a championship team. Anthony Davis got help with the Lakers and that little short season for them to get. Didn't they get a ring that year?
Yeah, in the bubble.
Right. Yeah, in the bubble. Yeah, the bubble thing. They got the little ring with that, but his character hasn't been one to say that I'm going to take my team to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? If they can't, I know we got the greatest player in the world on my team, but you can still depend on me for this and that. And then you got Dwight Howard. He's like a jinx to me, man. I feel like he has so much talent to be the best big man in the league that the league has ever seen. He had the highest jumping ability that we have seen in a while for a center. You know what I'm saying? A lot of centers, we think because the center's big, they don't really be getting up that high. They just so long. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of broke that stigma. He was up there and he just didn't never develop a to the back to the basket game. Yeah. You know, his back. I mean, he had a lob. If you throw him a lob down there, he would kill it. He was gonna dunk on you. But that's about his only play. Get him a lob, or he'd be so deep down in the paint or off a rebound, and he'd be so powerful down there that they can't do nothing with him. But other than that, man, he really had no 10-footer, no 12, no shot, man. He ain't had no shot. He never developed one through his whole career. And he's just not a championship caliber type guy. He don't really put his heart into it. He don't really
he smiles too
much. That's just my opinion, man. He never really gave his 100. He always down there clowning,
Yeah, he smiles. He smiled. He
smile way too much, man. He's too friendly with the opponents, the opposition. Even when that Orlando down there, Orlando had the chance to win it all, man. He was the best player in the world, but
he out there playing. Now, man, please,
he out there playing, he ain't taking it serious.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, since we're on Dwight Howard, the difference between Dwight Howard is the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron. All right. So if you put them on paper and you look at his physical attributes, you would naturally think that LeBron was the greatest to ever do it. And I'm a big, avid LeBron fan. Everybody knows it. But the difference between LeBron and MJ is mentality. It's easy with Dwight Howard's physical capabilities. He should have been better than Shaq. But the difference is Shaq's mentality. I'm just gonna bang. I'm gonna dunk on you. You can't stop me. It's the mentality thing with that. Now the Lakers as a whole. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's what I want you to get into. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now the Lakers as a whole, if we were having this conversation with the roster as constructed right now, 5 years ago, we wouldn't even be having this question.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as who's the best team in the league, it would definitely be them. It wouldn't even be fair. But what we have to do is the biggest thing that I saw the other night was the Lakers, because everybody is older, we got to stop playing one-on-one. We can't have all these ISO plays. The difference is they have to work so much harder. Man, I really watched, and I never really watched Golden State because, that's not my squad. But I've really been watching this year. They've been taking some L's too, but their ball movement is so fluid that they're scoring almost effortlessly. They're scoring with the three. They're scoring with there's no telling how many back. Everybody pulls, Steph. Everybody's shooting back door. Draymond, everybody's shooting back door. They don't have to work as hard to score because the ball is moving. It's constantly moving, man. I mean, it's beautiful to watch. I'm just gonna be straight with you. And this is not coming from a fan. This is fan of them. I'm a fan of the game. So now our Lakers, they have to figure out an easier way to score, just because of how old they are. Now it will take a few, I would say about another 4 or 5 games, and we'll start to see how they're going to play together. But if you don't have ball movement, man, you're gonna be in trouble. And that's the biggest difference I see. I mean, we got a beautiful team, and I'm not scared. I'm not worried about Brooklyn, especially Kyrie keep adding up.
Yeah,
because we not gonna, man. Because we not gonna act like
still out there, though.
Charlotte. Say what now?
I said Giannis still out there though, but yeah, he's still out there.
Giannis the best player in the game right now.
Yeah, the most dedicated player in the game right now. I can say that. I feel like.
Well, I can say that in a sense, but I can also say there ain't no such thing as a Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Unless you from Milwaukee. Like I tell anybody who's been a Milwaukee Bucks fan since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
But look, you wouldn't know that by all the jerseys and everything you see around.
Of course. Everybody loves the winner. You know what I mean?
But, Jay, I got to good question for you.
But I'm a fan of that guy, so I might get a jersey myself. I'm a fan of that guy, but it's like I'm a fan of a lot of players on different teams, but I'm a Golden State fan, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably get his jersey, though, because some guys like a Rasheed Wallace and, players that I've been studying, I used to root for in college, and whatever team they go to, I usually, but for these last few years, man, there ain't really been too many that I had to root for, like coming out of college, though. We really ain't producing on these last few years, man, like we used to.
That's true. What were you going to say, BigT?
Well, hold on. I see I got another caller again. Caller, are you there? I got another listener then. Well, all right. I'm going back to my question. All right. Something you said a while ago about the preseason and everything about the preseason. But I'm going to go back a couple of years ago. And especially Matt, I want you to think about this. Now, will we criticize the Miami Heat a couple of years ago when Miami Heat got together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about it?
Will we have criticized about the preseason? Like, don't let it be.
Nobody criticized their preseason.
Right. Oh no. Hey.
Nobody.
We don't. Like I can't remember their preseason. But I'm saying
nobody cared about their preseason.
It wouldn't mean nobody cared. There was LeBron and Dwayne Wade getting together.
Nobody. But who spoke on their preseason? Hey, you didn't hear Matt and the boys up there talking about no damn preseason or no LeBron and the boys in Miami, but you hear talking about it.
They talk about LeBron every day they could. Come on now.
Of course, he's LeBron James, but I'm talking about. You said the Miami Heat, not LeBron James.
I'm just saying, look at that whole
preseason
team
like they're doing the Lakers.
But look at that whole team. That's still, you can compare that to the Lakers. Because, you had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron. You had a bench.
They had LeBron and D Wade in their prime, bro.
Prime, yeah, you're right though.
Those are not the same players. That LeBron is not that guy. That guy that he was on the Miami Heat.
Right. I was just asking the question.
Okay, shit. I got a question too. Westbrook. Since we're talking about individual players on that roster, Westbrook, with all these antics in his dress dress code.
They say pulled up looking like a jive turkey to the game. But
yeah. Like, is that like? Do you think he focused on winning the championship, or he focused more on his fashion?
Well,
no, that's the media focus.
Yeah.
The media focuses on his fashion.
Right.
Okay.
That's the media.
Yeah. I think he always.
That's true.
Westbrook is a dominant player. That's the press and social media talking about what he got on. I don't care if he showed up in a riding a horse. Just get out there and play. You know what I mean?
Right. But Matt, I got a question for you though, Matt. LeBron James, I think he has the ball too much in his hands. I had said something about that where you got 2 point guards in Rondo and Westbrook. And I didn't see the first game from what I'm hearing. He had 4 turnovers and he ran the point guard position. Why you running the point? And you got Rondo and Westbrook.
That's because he been running the point, so he ain't gonna just give it up. They got to be battle tested. They got to prove that they can make the right decision. But we're talking about 4 turnovers. We're not talking about 14. We're talking about 4. Come on, Big T.
No, come on,
man.
Come on. You got a world champion in Rondo that can motivate anybody. Westbrook is a big motivator also. That team is LeBron's. I give him that. But you got 2 established point guards. LeBron James does not need to have the ball in his hands. Scoring wise, yeah, but not bringing us.
Have you ever heard of Magic Johnson?
Yeah, I heard of Magic.
No, apparently
but Magic Johnson was a point guard though.
But he was a point guard.
He was a point guard.
No, Magic Johnson played all
Grant?
5 positions.
Right.
That's because he was a 6'8" point guard.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
LeBron's position isn't PG.
He still has that same. He still has that same skill set. He might have even, I ain't gonna say it better, but he has the ability to be better than Magic Johnson at that point. I know that's hard to say, but you got to understand. I'm talking about with his physical ability, his IQ of the game is excellent. And you've been watching how he's been passing, so I wouldn't mind having him with the ball in his hand. I know, but when you have him, you don't need him, Rondo at the same time. Him and
Westbrook.
Him, Rondo, and Westbrook. But Westbrook is a 2 guard anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like
and that's true. That is very true. But when you bring up Magic Johnson, also, I'm not saying LeBron isn't a great passer because he is. But let's be real. Magic Johnson was a phenomenal passer.
Yeah.
Phenomenal passer, man.
Yeah, he reinvented that passing game. Yeah, he really did.
He was, but there's no scenario where I'm picking Magic over LeBron.
I mean, you wouldn't.
There's no scenario I'm doing that. Y'all talking about passing till your head fall off. Last I checked, he got just as many.
Wait a minute. What you mean? You're not picking him in no scenario at all.
You're going up out of here.
In no scenario am I picking him before I pick LeBron.
I can't say that, man.
I can't fully agree with that. Not fully.
I can't. This is a scenario where
LeBron is known to miss free throws in the clutch. Free throws.
Yeah.
You'll put him on the line over Magic Johnson in the clutch?
Well,
nah.
But what? You know what? I didn't think about the free throws. Outside of the free throws, you're right. I give you that one. Yeah, you're right. I give you that one. Free throws, yeah. But
free
nothing
throws.
else.
So
I'm not looking for Magic. I'm not looking for Magic to shoot the 3. I'm not looking for Magic to shut down a defender. To shut down an offensive player. No, I'm not.
What?
I ain't gonna front. I feel on the defensive side.
I can't. I know you just say you ain't depending on Magic Johnson to shut down a player defensively.
No,
I mean,
not.
unless you talking about him shutting down a 6'2" point guard and he's 6'8".
Yeah.
I mean,
man.
So we not about to sit up here and say that Magic is a better defender than LeBron. We ain't gonna do that.
No, we ain't gonna say that. But LeBron, Magic Johnson wasn't no scorer, man. I don't believe you.
No.
Magic
Johnson not a scorer by any no means.
No, I'm just saying in comparison to LeBron, and I'm still not calling him a scrub. I'm just saying he's not a better defender. He's not a better passer. Passer, I'll give him neck and neck. But they're not a better.
No, ain't no damn neck and neck.
Yeah, Magic Johnson's a better passer, bro. I'm sorry, he's a better passer.
But what does the stats say? What does the stats say?
But how many more years did he play than Magic Johnson?
We not.
Already.
Let's line him up.
Already.
Let's line him up.
Come on, LeBron played basketball with Jesus. Come on.
Okay, but let's line them up though. Let's go year to year.
Come on, he's been in the league.
Y'all are here sounding like Skip today. Well, tonight y'all sound like Skip. Come on, Skip. Oh, Skip, baby.
Oh my God. What do you think?
Wow.
How did you? In 25 games, Big T, what do you see the Lakers in 25 games? Remember, I told you I'm giving them 25. In 25 games.
I say they'll get.
What do you see them in 25?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they got the wrong coach. I think Frank Vogel is not the right coach for that team. He got lucky 2 years ago in the bubble. He proved himself last year that he's not that great coach.
He's afraid of LeBron James.
It wasn't his fault that everybody got hurt.
Right.
Man, everybody already know who the real coach is, man.
But who
exactly, man. Let's be honest.
But with that,
LeBron James is the damn coach.
But still, with that team,
he's a coach, the GM.
With that team he had last year, I didn't see them winning anyway. But I give them 25.
Nah, bro. They would have won last year without injuries.
No. What they got rid of, bro, they got rid of Rondo. You got rid of Dwight Howard. You got rid of McGee. And you brought in a whole lot more old players. Now, they had no shooters but LeBron and Anthony Davis. You had no chemistry on that bench. So, I give them. I think they're gonna be a 500 team, a little better after 25.
Oh man, no.
Got to be over LeBron and a donor.
Yeah, they're gonna be at least the number 1 or number 2 seed, and this dude talking about they're gonna go 500.
They'll
get it.
After 25, they'll get it together eventually. I think they the Cleveland right now. They are the Cleveland Cavaliers. You remember when Cleveland put the team together with Dwayne Wade now? I think they are them right now. I really do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, go to State for the win, man.
Huh?
For the
championship? You gonna say for the win what?
For the championship, man.
Yeah. I'm saying where they started out as Cleveland a couple years ago, but Cleveland made a whole lot of trades and went to the finals that year. But right now they're the start of the Cleveland Cavaliers a couple years ago with Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, all of them was together.
I tell you what, don't nobody want to see Milwaukee in the playoffs.
Hold up. Since we want to get back on the Lakers again. Y'all remember when Kobe had went and got Karl Malone and Gary
Payton?
And everybody thought that was a for sure championship.
Right.
And they ain't do shit.
Right.
No, but that was old. Now the boys is old, but I think them niggas is old as hell.
Hey Jay, we can compare it though. We could compare it because this is how old everybody on that most. They
wasn't Karl Malone and Gary Payton old.
They're close to it.
Come on, they didn't know Ben Gates for the game, man. Come on. Man.
Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis have been there for a minute. Wayne Ellington been there for years. He been gone for Carolina. What? 09?
Yeah. Nobody's afraid of Wayne Ellington. It's hard to say.
I'm just saying. So hey, they are old. Melo.
Oh, come on, Wayne pretty dope though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good player.
Like, no.
Yeah, he's still a good player. They're still a good team, but they old.
Okay. And I'm gonna, you know what, Matt, and I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be a little off subject, but it's the same comparison. Damn it. I'm not even a Tom Brady fan, damn it. But Tom Brady old. He's still big.
Right. But hey,
so you tell me the boys can't beat because they got experience?
And the league still protecting him, ain't it?
What you mean the league still protecting him?
And still the league protecting. You can't touch Tom Brady without a penalty.
You can't touch any quarterback without a penalty.
The league
Man,
can't
come
make
on
them
now.
passes.
We're gonna go there.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
But he is the Michael Jordan of the NBA, man.
Right. But
of the NFL.
He's the Michael Jordan of a soft league in the NFL. Mike got beat down in the NBA. You can't touch Tom Brady in the NFL.
But at the end, when Mike got all his fame and glory, you better not touch Mike. You better not breathe on Mike.
That's fact.
Right, exactly.
But you can breathe on Mike after a while.
Exactly.
That's fact.
Mike still winning that hole and got beat down.
No, but Mike got beat down before he really became.
At the end of his career, you go in there and touch Mike, and Mike get knocked to that ground, you're seven to be out the league next year.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mike could shut down the whole NBA if he wanted to. When he was playing.
I ain't gonna lie. When Iverson shook him now, he shook. You can't see that video for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I won't lie about that.
That's not true. That video was everywhere, man. That video was everywhere.
But it sort of had got banned though.
It did get banned one time though. It did get banned one time. I guess Jordan was like, they ain't finna be showing me looking bad out it.
Right.
I remember that time Matt crossed me over like that.
And there you go. There you go.
You just gotta get a boy time to jail, man. Gotta get a boy
I was sitting outside his door, man, waiting on him to get home.
Basketball in hand.
Well,
I said, man, hey, man, what the hell was that all about? Yeah, go ahead.
What was that about?
He's stupid. But hey, all right. I still got another subject about this 75 NBA players that was left out.
Oh yes, we most definitely got to talk about that.
Right. So,
because I got the list.
You got the list, Jay? You ready for it?
Yes, sir. I have the.
All right.
Yes, sir. I have the list.
All right. We were talking about the other night in the 75. The guys who left out, Klay Thompson, definitely one of them. But the most notables are Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and who else?
T-Mac, Vince Carter.
Yeah, Penny Hardaway.
Who's it? Yeah, Penny was up there. Yeah, Penny was one. I don't understand how Penny was not in the 75th anniversary team. Are you bugging?
So, hey, Cees, I'm gonna let you go first on this. Cause let Jay go. What you think about this?
Nah, I need to see this list first. Let me check the list out. Let me Google this.
You ain't seen the list.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, Cees. I'm gonna send it to you right now, and I'm gonna send it to you too, Matt. Cause I want y'all to see this. I just sent it.
I let him go first because I ain't seen it yet.
Well,
I heard talk of it, but
Jay, since you've seen it first, let you go.
Now, the question you're asking is who was left off, right?
Right. What's the problem? What's the problem that you had with the people left off, and compared to the people that's on there?
Okay, we're gonna start with T-Mac.
Right.
First of all, come on. T-Mac definitely should have been up there. It's not even right. You mean, okay, for instance, you telling me you got, I'm trying to find somebody that I can compare him to. You got, a lot of these players are great, but again, you cannot not have T-Mac on this list, bro. I mean, regardless of who's up here. I mean, I don't give a damn if you bring Jesus and put him up here. You still got to put T-Mac on this list, bro. You got to put T-Mac on this list, bro. I'm sorry. And then half of these people, I mean, so many people like super duper old, so like I wouldn't even know any of these people. Who is Dave Boucher? I don't even know how to pronounce this fool's name. Put T-Mac on the list, man. Who is David Bink? Who is Dave Bink? I mean, I know y'all older than me. Who's Dave Bink?
Ain't that old?
Exactly. Put T-Mac on the list. I ain't never seen nobody wear a Dave Bing jersey.
Right.
Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Hey.
They got Melo up here, and Melo's my man. But you got Melo up here, and you ain't got T-Mac up here? Come on.
Would you take Melo off?
But T-Mac's career was kind of short.
Huh?
Let me see, 75. Let me look at it.
I still want to see.
No, I wouldn't take.
Kareem.
I don't know, man. I can't act like Carmelo ain't a whole legend out here, man.
I mean, thank you.
Lord.
I mean, Melo with the Braves, boy, fresh out of Syracuse. Come on now.
out of this blue line right here, the first one.
Okay.
All right, who the hell is Paul Arizin?
Oh, exactly. Who's Paul Arizin or whatever his name is? Who is that? Like, they just putting people in there that they cool with.
Yeah, I need to Google him right quick, man. Hold on, let me check this guy out, man. I ain't never heard of him.
You don't know who
where he come from.
Right. I understand you got to put some old people in it, but come on.
Billy Callahan played with Carolina.
So?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I know who he is. Yeah, I know Billy Callahan. I know who he is.
Okay,
so you wear them little shorts.
Yeah, we wear little shorts. The Dean Smith shorts.
Pitching Paul,
go
man.
Yeah,
like okay.
Because this is making.
He played in 1950, man. He played from 1950 to 1962. They used to call him Pitching Paul.
2 years?
No, I said no, from 1950 to 1962.
Oh,
they call him Pitching Paul.
1952.
They call him Pitching Paul.
Pitching Paul.
Let me see. Pitching Paul, man.
They might as well call that nigga Paul. Go ahead.
Let me take his stats out.
Pitching Paul.
Let's see, points. Yeah, 21. The average 21 to 61, 60, 59.
But the point is, you had to Google him. You didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I mean, to a
you got Kawhi Leonard up here and not
to a historian. Wait a minute, hold on. To a historian, these people make, you know what I'm saying, might
true.
You know, be more, you know what I'm saying, because they probably did more history on these guys. Well, I'm pretty sure they have because they studied the game maybe a little bit more closer than we have. Because I never heard of him before. Not no Pitching Paul.
You say played in the 50s and to the 60s, right?
50 to the 60s.
Right.
So
did you guys go to my grandfather and ask them that? Like, nobody's listening to grandpa, man.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's listening to grandpa. Now, back in my day, Pitching Paul with a man. Who cares, grandpa?
Yeah, what he played? He played baseball, Pop? No, man, he started off playing baseball.
Right.
He started off playing baseball.
Grandpa? You know what I mean?
But
what do you think, man?
Bill Sharman. Bill Sharman don't have a hard time with. I don't know who that is. I remember Sam Jones, really a legend out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Sam Jones.
Yeah, George Mikan. I mean, everybody else, Hallgren. I remember all the other guys, but only two guys I didn't remember out here, and that was Pitching Paul and what's that just said?
So George Mikan, he was the guy that played with the Lakers, right? With the
Bill Sharman. I don't know who that is either. You said who?
George Mikan. He was the guy that played with that had the goggles with the glass. Played with the Lakers, the big tall guy. I think that's who that was.
No, that was George Mikan used to play with the Bullets, I think.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Ramsey?
Oh,
Ramsey used to have the goggles. He used to play for the Lakers.
No, before they were called L.A. Lakers, the guy that used to, he had the goggles too. Also, I forget his name.
You said before they was called the L.A. Lakers?
They were called something else before they called the L.A. Lakers.
Dude,
I forget the name.
How old are you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forget the name before they were called the.
What they call the Braves?
Yeah, matter of fact, I think there was a damn break. I think it's a jersey out.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it's a jersey out.
The Lakers used to wear those blue jerseys. They used to wear the throwbacks.
Yeah. That's what I've seen it before.
You know.
George Mike and.
What you think, man? What you see? Cause Vince Carter won up there also.
Right, Vince Carter's not up here. Weird.
Who makes the list? Is this like who's responsible for the list? Let's start there.
A whole lot of the writers and stuff like that. I think Stephen A. Smith had the vote. And
God. Okay, first of all, exactly. His vote. Come on.
Hey, they
Who had
had
a vote?
Smith had a vote.
After we talk about this, I got another discussion that they brought up that I think Jay gonna have a real problem about. Well, go ahead, man. I think Stephen A. Smith
Hold on, man. Hold
right.
on. They got Anthony Davis in here.
He ain't been in the league.
They
right? He stay hurt too much.
They got your boy Giannis up here.
Over Christmas,
They got who, OJ?
Your boy Giannis.
They got Penny Hardaway on here. Do they have Penny Hardaway?
Penny ain't up there.
Penny was left out.
There's no way Penny should have been left out. And I want to know what Matt had to say about Skip. Because he said no comment, so he got something to really say. Please say it, Matt.
Hello, Connie Brown.
To be honest with you, I think Byron Davis really should be up there, man. If you really want to talk about something, but
okay, I can see that.
That's just my What'd you say?
Bro, come on, BD was a beast.
Yeah, he was a beast now. But
Yeah, come on now. That boy was tough, man.
BD was
the
nice.
biggest stars. I used to look, man. I kept something about Byron Davis, man. Hey, I don't know, but to each his own. I could take some of these guys off and add some of my guys to it, but I really don't have no issue except for these two guys that I really don't know, but all these guys were great players, but I can come up with a lot of them were great role players. Like they just came off the bench. They weren't really no star players.
They ain't got Robert Horry in there.
I don't even know who.
Oh,
nope. Robert Horry ain't up here.
Is Akeem up there?
Yeah, I gave you the other one.
Of course, Akeem is.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look. Let me make sure. I don't see Akeem. Oh, yeah, Akeem.
I'm ready.
Well, Akeem.
But yeah, man, sure.
All right, Matt, you got something to say about it?
Just real quick, I mean, we got to keep in consideration that, like, we grew up in the era of Mike.
Right.
But before Mike, we had, like, Kareem and Wilt and all of them. And I remember even being like, who are these guys? Bill Russell and all of them. So every generation got a Mike.
That's true.
And so some of those
that
people,
is true.
Some of those people, some of those people we just don't know. But you can't have role players up there and don't have Penny or T-Mac up there.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying take them off the list, but this list should be longer.
That's a whole lot of them. And they should did more than 75.
Right.
And these 75, they should have went to 100 at least. And some of these 75 should have made before these guys. But I'm looking at this list, man. I really see a lot of great players, man. I'm talking about great players. Sam Jones. Players, because I played 2K, so I remember a lot of these guys from the 2K era.
Now, okay. Yeah. If you wanna, okay, not to cut y'all off, but if you want to be technical, right? Boom, you got your boy. What's his name? Right here? His name Charles Chuck Cooper. He's the first black man to play in the NBA. He should automatically be up there.
We talked about that the other day.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day. So you should automatically put him up there just for breaking barriers.
But you understand, like, our history, that's a big deal for us, but it wouldn't be a big deal for the league, I guess, because they would have celebrated it by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that like you should know that, but I just thought about it right then.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Why wouldn't they? Yeah. Why wouldn't they do that? You know what I'm saying? Like that should be. You always talk about the first black man that did this and the first black man that did that, and but you don't recognize the first.
The high regards.
Yeah, but we know who was the first black baseball player?
Jackie Robinson.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
Jackie Robinson. Yeah, okay.
Yes, I was just saying. Jackie Robinson.
Now that's well known. Like everybody, that's well known. That's a well known fact. But I did not know until just then. You just told me. Yeah, you just told me now for the first time that what you said his name was Cooper.
Yes, Charles Chuck Cooper.
Yeah.
April 25th, 1950.
I just learned that today. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I just learned that today.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and then, like, did we know who the first black NFL player was?
Exactly. I mean, I think these things need to be highlighted. I mean, you ain't got to, like you said, I get the part about it don't have to be, quote, celebrated. Okay, that's fine. If they don't want to do that, but we should have to wait for them. My point is, it should be highlighted at least. I mean, retire their jersey in every single stadium. Like, why not? Even if people don't know who it is. So what?
I'm saying we should take it upon ourselves to bring that to the fore. I didn't know that. That's crazy that as much as I love basketball, that I really didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the first one to be drafted to the NBA. First one. Yeah. That is so crazy.
And then he did. Then they turned draft him to the military.
That was Earl Lloyd.
Oh, okay.
That was Earl Lloyd, who also played in 1950, which is a few months after him, which would be I don't know how the seasons work back then. But, yeah, Earl Lloyd was the one that played ball, and they drafted him to the military, tried to kill him overseas, and he came back and played anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sit in the war. You know what I mean? But that's Now, what was you going to say about Stephen A?
Well, and Stephen A. Smith, him and Kendrick Perkins was on the show the other day, and they were talking about the 75 greatest players. Kendrick Perkins had a problem with a certain player not being on that list also. And I feel like, Jay, you really going to have a problem with this. Kendrick Perkins had a problem with Dwight Howard not being up there compared to Bill Walton. I know, compared to Bill Walton being up there. Early in his career, like Cees was saying, Dwight Howard and Kendrick Perkins said the exact same thing. Dwight Howard was one of the most dominant big men out there, probably because was looking at being one of the greatest big men ever. So Kendrick Perkins had a problem that Bill Walton, and he would compare the numbers. Dwight Howard numbers were a whole lot better than Bill Walton. Why was Dwight Howard considered being up there? He got a point.
I mean, okay, first of all, I'm not really a big Dwight Howard fan at all.
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Dwight Howard. You know what I mean? He's a dominant player, and especially in his prime. But I think it kind of goes back to what we were saying, man. He just didn't have that animalistic attitude, man. You know what I mean? Like,
all right,
smile too much, bro. Play too
but
much.
You can say him and Bill Walton had almost the same career, though. Bill, they both got a title. Bill came as a role player later on because of injuries. Dwight, he's a role player now.
But see, for me, I don't know anything enough about Bill Walton. I'm not that. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're not that old.
You're not that old. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm too young to even so if I had to choose, I would have to pick Dwight Howard over him because I don't even know anything about Bill Walton. I just know he had a coach outside back in the day. That was it.
Yeah, knowledge is knowledge.
No, I'm going to fix y'all up right.
I'm not taking anything away from him.
No. I'm talking to Big T. Big T just said, what you just said now about Bill? And he had the same career as
Dwight Howard. That's what Tim said.
Look at NBA.
I wanted to dispute that,
I'm not talking about college.
Okay.
You said
I'm talking about
he said he had the same career in the NBA.
Through his career, he kind of revolutionized that center position, like, at one point in time. Like Bill Walton was very impactful. I mean, outside of Kareem, Kareem was the man. Kareem was the man then, but like Bill Walton helped a whole lot. Who was that? The Portland Trail Blazers.
1977.
He was helping them get to but later on when he played with the Celtics, I mean, he played with he played with some great teams, and he stayed very relevant throughout his whole career. Dwight Howard didn't put forward that much effort, man.
That was my problem with Dwight Howard, and that's the reason why Shaq got on him so hard.
Yeah, that's his only problem, though.
They try to compare Shaq to Dwight Howard, and Dwight Howard to Shaq. Sorry, and Shaq won't go on for that. And I didn't blame Shaq. Like, you gonna call yourself Superman? You ain't Shaq.
Nah, he right.
Oh, you know what I mean? You ain't
Shaq. Absolutely correct. He did have superhuman power, because that man dunked, what was it, 12-foot goal or 11 or 12-foot goal in the dunk contest?
I mean, who can't dunk 11-foot goal when they already 11 feet tall themselves?
Yeah, that man did.
If I did that, it would be amazing. But him doing it, come on, regular.
I don't know. To me, I was impressed, though. But you did it now. That
ain't go down in history. But Dwight Howard's already. Yeah, Dwight Howard's what? How tall is Dwight Howard?
6'11"
or 7.
6'11", and his wingspan. Of course, he's going to be able to dunk 11-foot goal.
Yeah, his wingspan is stupid now.
Yeah.
But he had some hot.
I think I could have did it in 95.
No, he did have some hot.
I could have done.
Who?
You said you could do it in 95?
I said I could have did it in 95.
No, man, you was on the Twinkies bad then, boy.
Hey, I was up there now. To be 5'9", I was floating now. Yeah,
but you start hitting them Twinkies hard. You tear the corner store up, man. You had the whole backpack full of. Hey, what you got in that backpack, my boy? I thought you had some dope in there. Yeah, you pulled out a backpack full of Twinkies, man.
Not me, boy. Not me.
You got my Twinkies.
Had a 240.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh no, he eat those. That was perfect.
Y'all crazy.
Dwight Howard is 6'10".
16. Okay.
Yeah, he's 6'10". Yeah, but he a beast though. But he used to be. He just ain't put no too much work in his fundamental. He's doing it now though. That's the crazy thing. He waited to this point in his career to do it. Him now shooting jump. Yeah, shooting trays, and he doing all types of stuff now. I seen him working.
But don't act like we ain't missing him. Don't act like we ain't missing him last year.
Yeah, we did, man. That's all I was saying. Lakers did miss him last year.
Oh yeah, but y'all was hurt. Anthony Davis slightly hurt too, wasn't he? Though?
Right. Yeah. The whole year just about. But that's every year.
Yeah.
That's why I said a couple years ago. I understand he was worth the trade, but he wasn't worth everything that the Lakers gave up for him.
I kind of felt he wasn't the one when they pulled his pants down and spanked him in his hand for him.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of felt he wasn't the one after that.
All right.
They ain't do nobody else like that, man. Why you so cool?
Come on, man.
Yeah, no,
Extreme Radio does not bash the LGBTQ ABCD. Yeah. I don't know what y'all call community.
Well,
you just said something. Cause they will. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so just letting y'all know we are not bashing y'all, so please don't cancel.
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
Well, we got 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and give Cees his moment to the glow and glory. And
do it, Cees.
Let him be
my God.
big head about everything right now. Cees, the floor is yours.
Thank you, man. First of all, I'd like to say thank y'all for coming out tonight and helping us celebrate. The great Cowboys have now finally returned to their point of eliteness in the football community, man. We are officially back. It's over for everybody. Tom Brady, I want to thank Tom Brady. First of all, let's start off with Tom Brady. If you didn't sneak by and get that first win off of us, I don't think we'll be so determined and locked in like we are now.
Oh, my God.
So I'd like to thank him for waking us up. And to the rest of y'all that, you know, I know we got some Redskin fans, we got some Eagle fans, we got some what other kind of fans y'all? BigT, what kind of fan are you, Matt?
Oh, wow.
That's right, man. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got one of them type of fans.
Yeah,
we got all different type of fans.
I'm still in New England.
Okay, then. But we did something to y'all at the high parts a few days ago, but, you know, we ain't going to get into that. That was just another one. Vice versa.
So are you a Tampa Bay fan,
but y'all look good.
Matt?
No, he's still down there in New England, he said.
Yeah, I'm still down there in New England.
So you're not a Tampa Bay fan, I'm asking.
Well, if they're not playing New England, I'm okay with them, but I'm a Patriot. I didn't move when Tom Brady moved.
Okay, then.
That's all I
okay, you just did that.
Okay.
But anyway, I like to say to all the Redskin fans, all the Redskin fans, man, hey, look, I know we didn't really get along.
The Washington football team.
Oh, yeah, the Washington football team. We call y'all by your proper name. And I want y'all to ban me too. Call y'all by your proper name. The Washington football team fans. I would like to welcome y'all on my bandwagon just for this year. And you can go back to hating us next year. So you already know, put some money on the Cowboys. Every time the Cowboys play, put your money on the Cowboys.
You're going up out of here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Because whoever we playing going up out of there. Yeah, they're going up out of there, man. This year, I don't think we're going to lose not one more game, kid. I don't think we're going to lose another game.
Bold statement.
And I'm taking all bets. To all bettors that like to bet each individual game, I will be putting up a wager to help the cause. And I would donate all charity. I would donate all winnings and proceeds to my children's Daddy, Can I Have Fun?
Oh, God, y'all, please make sure y'all donate to the cause.
So you saying y'all will win the Super Bowl?
Hey, the Super Bowl already ours. What I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of bold.
So I'm just saying, Big T, when we play y'all, if you want to bet, no, you don't like to pay nobody, so never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh, man.
What?
I pay my
Tell me it ain't so.
I pay my
That man still ain't put on his Cowboy shirt yet, man. Cowboy hat yet.
Oh.
That been 2-3 years ago, man.
You gotta pay your debts, big guy.
Yeah,
you
he smashed the egg on
man.
the head. Well, you smashed the egg on the head. That was just part of the deal. You ain't got your Cowboy hat, man.
All right.
I need that off of you, man.
All right, you got.
Oh man, so he no good,
yeah,
man. If
yeah,
he no good,
yeah,
we can't mess with you like that.
When you clear your tab up, I bet you again. But until you do that, you can't bet nothing.
Ooh.
He's got a Cowboys hat. I know he does. He gonna put one on your head, Tim. You gotta take your L, man. You gotta take it.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta take it. And I need that picture. Matter of fact, where you at, man?
I'm in the school location right now.
Okay, then. Well, just send me the location, and I'll meet you there, man. So I can take. I got my camera. Plenty of charge on my phone. Yeah, you need to catch that hat, man. You go ahead and pay your debt, man, so we can gamble again, man.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta pay your debt, man. Boo.
Yeah, I gotta pay your debt, brother. Lord have mercy. Now, you finished?
Hey. Yeah, I'm finished. Hold up, no. Wait a minute. One more thing. Hey, Matt, weren't you a 49er fan when we were in high school, man?
No, man.
Tell the truth
Okay,
and shame the
all
devil.
right.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Was he a
I
49ers
was just
fan,
trying to
C?
figure.
Was he a 49ers fan, C?
I could have swore I've seen you in a smooth outfit.
I think he was a
Never mind,
49ers fan on a low ski. He liked Joe Montana. Stop lying.
I think he was, man. I think he had a Joe Montana jersey on back then, but I'm gonna let it go.
No, man.
You like Joe
I'm finished
Montana.
now. I'm finished, y'all.
You finished?
I'm finished. Yeah, I'm finished now.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. Well, the time is coming. I don't know when. I don't know where. But y'all will get beat soon. Y'all coming out of the bandwagon. Y'all coming out of the hole. Y'all.
Hey, can you hear it? You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, that's money, man. I'm willing to bet something, man. I'm willing to bet something, man.
All right, Mike Daniels, Tavares Hardy, who else? James and everybody. Y'all Cowboy fans, I need a loss. I need a loss soon. I'm tired of it. It's
you
still
want to bet
money.
next week, Big T? You hear that?
No, I ain't ready next week because y'all ain't playing nobody next week. I think y'all playing the Broncos.
We ain't never playing nobody. What is he talking about? So we ain't gonna never be playing nobody if that's the case.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm not gonna say a word.
You seen how the Patriots gave us a good game? Come on now.
Yeah, they gave y'all. They gave y'all. They should have had you.
Should have had it.
Hey,
I
gotta say this though.
that, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta say this, yo. Shout out to the homie Matt for not turning his back on his team, even though Tom Brady left. I'm just saying because a lot of people were banned the shit when Tom Brady left. Like I told you, Tim, you're not a Lakers fan.
I'm a
Lakers fan, big guy.
I'm a Lakers fan.
You're not a Lakers fan, guys.
Well, Matt was a Golden State fan with me one time. I don't know what happened with that, but we.
The level of disrespect.
So
Steph Curry made me so mad. I was about to put him in a white van one time.
Who?
Steph Curry, but I was about to put him in a white van, boy. He was beating my boys. He was beating the Cavs and everything. I wanted to hurt him.
All right.
Man, listen, man.
I'm gonna need Cees and Matt to stream their 2K games so I could watch them.
You don't want that to happen. He don't want that to happen.
See, he talked all it. Hey, I'll see y'all later, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
I got 50 on the game tonight.
You got 50 who?
Extreme Radio Gaming coming.
I got $50 on the game tonight.
Extreme Radio Gaming coming.
So what you saying?
On what game?
On 2K. 2K.
Man, so what you trying to say, Matt?
Stream it.
I
want
got
to
50
see it.
on it.
Where you at? We can do this right now. You ain't said nothing. Look him up, 50 what,
You ain't never beat me. And now I put $50 up. You mean to tell me you gonna beat me?
I'm gonna kill you for that $50, man.
You should be asking for some points. You know you ain't gonna beat me head up. You should be trying to get some points from me.
Oh, so you giving up points too?
Nah, I ain't giving up no points. We got 50 on the line. I ain't giving up no points.
Okay, let me go get my son right quick, and I'm gonna play.
All right. Well, we off the air now, so we about to go. We're gonna be back same back time, same back channel next week, Rose. All right.
All right. Let me
cool.
get this $50 right quick.
All right. All right.
Yeah, hit me up, big guy.
All right. Everybody, thanks for choosing the Extreme Radio. We are back next week, same back time, same back channel. Peace.
All right, peace.
Peace.